Welcome to the Local Content Studio, an AI-generated podcast sponsored by newmedialocal.com, an AI-powered digital media agency.
Welcome to Local Content Studio, the AI-powered podcast sponsored by New Media Local. I'm your host, Larita Marie Kimball, founder of New Media Local and creator of the Authority Proof Method. This show is built for small business owners and attorneys who want to build real authority in their local market without it taking over their life. Today, I'm speaking directly to immigration attorneys. Because of all the professionals I work with, you may have the biggest gap between how good you are and how visible you are. And we're going to talk about why and exactly what 5 minutes a week can do about it. Let's get into it. Here's a question I want you to sit with for a second. When was the last time a prospective client mentioned something they read or watched from you before they ever called your office? For most immigration attorneys, that answer is rarely or never. And that silence is costing you. Not loudly, quietly, steadily. Because right now, someone in your market is Googling, what happens if my green card petition is denied? Or what does this new USCIS policy mean for my case? They're scared. They're looking for someone who understands what they're facing. And if they find an article you wrote, even a short one, you become real to them before they ever pick up the phone. If they don't find you, they find someone else. Often someone less experienced, less careful, and less qualified than you. That's the visibility gap, and it has nothing to do with how good you are at law. So why do most immigration attorneys end up on the wrong side of that gap? Because the traditional approach to content creation is genuinely incompatible with legal practice. It goes like this. You block off time to write a blog post. You sit down, you stare at a blank page, you second guess the tone, you worry about bar compliance, you wonder if it sounds too stiff or not professional enough. And 2 hours later, you have a half-finished draft that doesn't even sound like you. That is not a willpower problem. That is a systems problem. Your expertise doesn't live on a blank page. It lives in conversations, in consultations, in the phone calls where you explain to a frightened client exactly what is going to happen next and why. The fix isn't to become a better writer. The fix is to stop writing and start talking. Here's what the authority proof method actually looks like in practice. Instead of creating content, you answer questions. Targeted, specific questions that pull out what only you know. Not what the USCIS website says, but what you've seen in real cases. What your clients keep getting wrong. What the real risk is that nobody talks about at CLEs. You answer those questions conversationally, the way you talk to a trusted colleague. That takes about 5 minutes. From those 5 minutes, an AI-powered system builds a full content suite, a polished blog post, a LinkedIn article, social media updates, a short video script, all of it in your voice because it started from your words. All of it optimized for the platforms where your future clients are already looking. The AI handles the structure and the formatting. You provide the expertise. That combination produces content that actually sounds like you because it came from you. Here's where I want to land. Immigration law doesn't slow down. The caseload doesn't lighten. The window to build your online authority is open right now, and the investment is genuinely 5 minutes. Go to authorityproof.ai and book a demo, not a sales call, an actual demo where you see how your answers become content in real time. You've already built the expertise. You've done the hard part. Now let's make sure your market can find it. That's it for today's episode of Local Content Studio. If this resonated, share it with another attorney you know who's been putting off their online presence. And if you want to talk through what this looks like for your specific practice, reach out directly. I'm Larita Marie Kimball. Until next time, keep showing up.